guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is actually a part 2 to another video where I've discussed about the entire COVID situation and how you can deal with it and stay positive. And in this video, some of my friends and acquaintances from across India and across the world are going to share their experience of the situation and how they're dealing with it and how they're trying to stay positive. So I hope this video helps you get through these trying times so that when all of this is over, you emerge healthier and stronger. So I hope you enjoy this video and do let me know in the comments below what has been going on with you and how you're dealing with all of this and what have you been doing with your time during this lockdown, and leave your feedback about what others can do to get through this as well. So I'll see you soon in my next video. Meanwhile, enjoy watching this video. Bye bye.
Hi guys, I'm Danny from @Bisley and Bubbly on Instagram, and my friend at the Travel Loving Soul had an amazing idea for a project, and I'm really excited to be filming my part in it right now. Basically, I'm just here to tell you a little bit about what is going on in Canada and how I'm dealing with the coronavirus pandemic and how we're dealing with it here. So my boyfriend and I are very lucky. We returned home to Northern Alberta on March 13th from a 3-month trip to Australia and Southeast Asia. We got home at a great time. We planned to stay till the end of March, but we realized pretty quickly that we were going to have to leave, and we're very lucky we did so. March 16th, our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced that all Canadians that were abroad were requested to come home while they were still able to do so commercially. And since then, restrictions have gotten a lot tighter, travel's gotten a lot more difficult. So we're currently on day 9 of our 14-day quarantine period that's required because of international travel. So we're trying not to go too crazy, getting in lots of hiking with our dog, cooking lots, playing some video games, playing on Instagram nonstop, and catching up with our friends and family. And the biggest thing we're hearing is that although there's not strict quarantine rules in place, there are social distancing expectations. So restaurants and bars are closed, a lot of retail is closed, and there is talk of stricter restrictions coming into place because people aren't necessarily following the expectations that have been set out. So the best advice I have to people is do your best to not go crazy at home, stay home, and try to help flatten the curve, and we're all in it together.
Hi everyone from London, hello. So I've been asked to talk to you about what's been going on lately with COVID-19. I guess we're all very worried. So London is not doing so great at the moment. So we've got 8,000 to 10,000 cases that are confirmed, but they're not testing everyone, and there's been 422 deaths according to the news yesterday. So we are very worried. The government has put a lockdown in place, so the schools are closed, nurseries are closed unless you are a parent who's a key worker, in which case your children would then be going to school or nursery. Non-essential businesses are closed, so things like clothes shops, they should all be closed. Restaurants are closed, gyms. So everyone's supposed to be essentially working from home unless you are in a profession that can't work from home. So people like the police, people might like myself, so I'm a medical professional, so I go into hospital, I'm still working. We're given full personal protective equipment, so PPE, when we're dealing with the public. Delivery drivers continue to deliver their goods. Takeaways are still running in terms of deliveries, but collection of orders and things, that's not happening. And obviously supermarkets are still running. The supermarket is another issue over here in the UK, in that people have been stockpiling, so we don't have enough stuff in the supermarket. So you go and you're met with bare shelves, you can't get basics. People are stockpiling and hoarding lots of goods at home because they're there's a lot of panic. People are worried. So to say that I'm not worried would be an understatement. We are worried because, as we know, 14% of people don't show any symptoms, so we are very worried. Other things that we're practicing is social distancing. So you should be keeping 2 meters between yourself and others, washing your hands for 20 minutes, 20 seconds, with a foaming hand wash. Some people are wearing masks, gloves when you see them out on the street, although there shouldn't be anyone out on the street unless they are going to work or they are doing their once a day exercise. But yeah, so that's it. That's what's happening in London. So it's not all it's not great, but we're trying to be positive, and let's hope that all of us are over COVID-19 soon. Okay, so stay well. Bye.
Hello friends, how are you all doing? My name is Varad. I'm from Singapore. Man, I've been working from home past 2 weeks. There was a point in time when I was made to believe that my role is so critical that I cannot work from home. And I believe that as well. So things have changed. Being in Singapore, we are one of the leaders in managing this situation. I'm very grateful to the government and the medical staff. I'm through this video, I would like to thank them all, and all the thanks to all the frontline people who do not fear this, who are ready to conquer this. Right? Not just medical people. There's like lots of other people who are trying to help. We are in the middle of an unprecedented situation. So this is the world has not seen something like this at this scale. At least from the history books, we see that it's been a minimum of 100 years something like this has happened before. So which means that puts almost 98-99% of us outside of the boundary of knowing what it feels like. So unprecedented situation calls for unprecedented actions, and that's what is happening right now. Am I fearing COVID? What's my state of mind? I am concerned. Yes, I am. But do I fear? No. We're all going to die one day. I could be hit by a bus when I walk out of the house. I could have got killed in numerous planes that I've been on. Death is inevitable. But having said that, this is a very concerning situation that it's no more just you. It's just not your actions have a lot of effect on a lot of other people, hundreds of thousands of them. So we've seen almost like 600,000 people impacted worldwide. So what am I doing about it? How am I getting myself geared up? Is be informed. I'm well informed. I'm following a lot of the official broadcasts, not from the WhatsApp University. I'm looking at official channels to understand what it is, what are the measures, and then how things happen, and trying to take precautions as and when that's going to happen. So my personal advice is it's just a bloody contagious disease. Nothing else has been so contagious as this has been so far. So it's spread by only stupidity. We should just be there. You could be a good-hearted, healthy person, but you wouldn't know that you're carrying it. And then so that's why we need to follow instructions from the relevant authorities, from the government, from the medical people, and not get into the hands of fake messages, fear mongering. If somebody told me 21 days off and then you could do whatever you want, right, I think that we would have all been happy with that, right? But human brain doesn't like forced stuff. So your 21 days that in India lockdown is being forced upon you. Yeah. So yeah, it's quite natural to have the tendency that, oh my God, I've been constrained. But that's for the greater good. You should understand that. Remember the last time when you said, I don't have time for this? Guys and gals, this is the time. So you have time in your hand. The most valuable thing on earth. Time is on your side. Get the things that you did not have time for before. Now is the time to get the time to do things that you always wanted to do. Get into the practice. Of course, you cannot climb Everest. You cannot travel the world like I always wanted to do, but there are other things. Think about it. Do it. Stay home. Stay safe. Protect yourself. More importantly, protect others from you. Don't be the carrier. Don't be the person who's infecting it. Let's break the chain, guys.
Hi, I'm Vaibhav Sisanti, currently head marketing for Klook India, and that's Phoebe. Phoebe, say hi. And that's Phoebe, who is basically Chief Happiness Officer of this house. Now, coming to COVID situation, right? How do I feel about it? It's a little funny because I'm actually pretty happy also about it and also sad. Happy because I've been procrastinating about things that I always wanted to do for a very, very long time and I've not been able to do it. So I think now is actually the time to be able to do a lot of things that I always wanted to do. So this is a brilliant time for me to actually pull off things. I wanted to start a small podcast, interview a few people, build a couple of funnels and set up an email autoresponder, and I've been procrastinating about this for a very long time. I think I should be able to pull those things off during this time. Any tips, suggestions? Guys, maintain social distance. Please don't screw up there. Maintain social distance because आपको कुछ नहीं होगा, nothing will happen to you, but the elderly and the people who are not doing well will actually get affected, and that's actually not cool, right? So stay home, use these 21 days, learn a ton of things, do things that you have never done before. For example, I've started to clean my own house because I had to ask the maid not to come. So I'm doing it myself, cleaning my utensils, cleaning the house, taking the dog for walks, only in the basement though, I'm not going out. So I'm doing a ton of interesting stuff, also creating content just like this. This is my workstation, so work from home. And stay safe. I'm sure we'll come out of this in flying colors. We're doing really well. Use the time. Do well.
Hi guys, I'm Pooja. I'm from Ahmedabad and I think I'm on my lockdown day number 10 already, and I think I'm doing good. I hope all of you are too, and I hope all of you are not moving out unnecessarily. I hope you're not stocking up on groceries unnecessarily. And I also hope that you're supporting all the relief fundraisers that are going on in the country. You can just Google them and find the ones that work best for you and do your bit however much you can, because everyone is not as privileged as us sitting in our homes and spending time with our families and finding new things to do on the internet. I think none of us would have ever experiences yet, and I think it's a new learning for all of us. So as you can see, I'm sitting in my garden and I don't know if you can hear or not, but there are a lot of birds chirping, which I have never heard in near my home, because I live right near a highway and there are always trucks and cars moving and honking all the time, so we are never able to hear birds all throughout the day. So yeah, I'm spotting them, I'm googling which birds they are, I'm trying to understand my garden, I'm trying to clean my garden, I'm trying to learn cooking. So I never ever cooked before this, but as I have a lot of time on hand, I try to do that while also helping my mom in the kitchen. I'm trying to learn how to keep the house clean. So yesterday only I completed binding a book it a diary for myself, Japanese bookbinding, and I was very proud of myself for doing that. So basically, I'm a zero waste warrior, if you can put it that way, and I'm every day finding new ways to be more zero waste in our everyday lives with everything we have in our home and not going out and finding new things. Yeah, so if you can see, I'm all dressed up. I do this since the last 3-4 days because pajamas don't give me a good feeling to get up and work and go about my day. So that's what
Hi all. So I think you all know why we're here. I am Prabhakaran. I work as a product manager in PayPal, and I am based out of Chennai, India. So Chennai. The major thing why we're here is how do I or how am I dealing with the situation? So I've been following COVID-19 for a long time because ironically I had a travel plan assigned to me in the second week of February, and I had to travel to my office in Shanghai, and that was actually cancelled because of this pandemic. It was not called pandemic back then, so I was kind of pissed about this virus because it did not let me travel to Shanghai, and this is the first time I had actually had the opportunity to visit Shanghai. So yeah, kind of it is really bad. If you're still thinking it is just a flu, wake up, everyone is what I would say. Yes, I'm taking it seriously, and it's been 10 days and I've been in lockdown, and there's only twice I got one for groceries and other one to collect a document from my friend. I guess there's only 2 times that I got out, and it's really important that you understand, and now is the time where you have to adapt to what you have. So luckily for me, as a product manager, all my work can be done through a computer. So all my work can be done through video calls, and you have to bring in a routine for your own day. So like if you have work from home for a couple of days, it's easy to actually watch videos or spend your time easy. But then when this happens, or when you know this is gonna happen for a period of a month or so, I've made my mind that I'll not go out at least from the March beginning itself. I invest time in a lot of stuff. I invest money in a lot of stuff. So one thing is I'm really into exercise. I'm a triathlete, so I have done a half Ironman. So now I'll not be able to. I understood that now I'll not be able to go out and start working out or something like that. So what I did is I signed up for this course, which is by my coach here. Her name is Shiba. She does an awesome job. So she actually came up with a exercise routine or exercise schedule that says for 21 days. I think she's been doing it for a long time now, not only for this 21 days, because you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. I believe that you have to at least work out for 30 minutes every day so that you keep your blood flowing, and technically I feel that's how my brain works. So don't think that you'll run out of things to do. Try to keep yourself occupied, try to keep yourself positive, and we are going to get through this successfully, and yeah, India's going to show the world that we can actually come out of anything easily. And stay positive, guys. Thanks.
Hi everyone, I'm Momita Nandi. I'm a clinical psychologist by profession, and I'm from Delhi. So the biggest question we all are facing right now is what to do in this period of lockdown, and we have no idea, and we have no plans and productivity. When this lockdown was announced, a lot of my friends called me up, and they were like, you are sorted, you're a psychologist, you must be like, pretty you're very sure about what to do with your life, you're very sure about where to go next. It's mostly the other people that they are going to have a lot of problem. Well guys, let me break this myth. Even being a psychologist, I am also facing a lot of turmoil. I really don't know. There are days, this is day 5 lockdown, and I think day 2 was extremely bad for me. I did plan my day, but it just did not go the way I planned. So even I have my bad days, but there are a few things that I decided I will be doing, and I thought it will be very exciting to share the pointers with you. So definitely, it's very important that we plan our day. We isolate our goals. We have small goals in our life, because mostly what people are doing, they are having generic goals. We will exercise, we'll lose weight, we'll eat healthy. Those are very, very generic goals, and it gets difficult for us to contain such huge goals for the longest period of time, because we don't see the result, we don't see what is the end point, and we get frustrated, we are not motivated enough, and that will not reignite our productivity. We will lose interest, and we will get into the limbo of negative thoughts. So what I do is that, like, so after second day, so I had a plan that I will at least read, I'll start with reading 10 pages every day of a certain like book. Day 1 went fine, day 2 was blah, and and I was too scared to start day 3. I was like, oh my god. So this is another habit where we go into that punishment mode, that, you know, I set some goals for me, but I was not able to do that. So I decided to isolate the goals instead of planning. Like, so day 1 I read 10 pages, day 2 when nothing happened, day 3 I decided I will only read 5 pages, and I will reinforce it, I will reward myself in some way. Might be I'll like, you know, cook something which I've been wanting to eat for some time now. So this cycle really helps, where you have small goals, you reinforce yourself. When you know what to do next, you are in a much better state to achieve something. You tend to be like, you know, reignited, you're persistent, you're consistent, and you look forward to the next day, because human nature is pretty much problem solving. So it's like, you know, we have a problem and we have solved it, we get excited and we look forward to the next step. We are always trying to evolve, we are always trying to upgrade ourselves. So guys, this is an interesting tip. Might be, you know, I will be sharing more tips how to go on with your lockdown period, and also might be even after that, like, you know, how to continue with this lifestyle, and like, you know, plan things accordingly, so that, you know, you don't have the limbo of negative thoughts like, you know, bothering you again and again. So if you have any questions, any queries, do feel free to get in touch with me. I'll be more than happy. I did go live this morning on Insta, and we were answering few questions all across the world, people who are really panicking. So please join me on my live chats, and also whatever questions you have, please feel free to ask me. I'll be more than happy to answer them, help them in this times of turmoil and need. All the best, and stay safe, stay home. So have a good day. And
hi everybody, finally, is it recording? Yes, it is. My name is Ashna and I'm from Bangalore. I'm a self-taught artist, and I'm also stuck in a very boring corporate job, which of course helps me pay my bills. 21 days of lockdown, 21 days of staying at home, not doing things that we usually do, you know, working from home, yeah, all of that. How's it going with you? For me, 21 days, I've kind of tried to make it productive, extremely productive. So I love art, but I've never really had, you know, the courage to do something for it, like have a page or, you know, start a business of my own. But of course, I've taken the first step. I have dedicated a page to my artwork, which I'm going to be doing more often now. I'm aiming at one drawing or one creation each day under the next 21 days at least. That's that. So yeah, the name of the page is Doodlina. It's spelled DOOD.LINA. Please check it out if you like art. Art is something that I'm pursuing very seriously these 21 days, because I've got a chance to kind of explore in this field after a very long time, because, you know, we've always had these like class 10, class 12, and then undergrad, and then my MBA, and then I was working for 2 years, and then I'm still working, but like now I have more free time. So yeah. Another funny thing that I'm doing, which I love doing, is brooming and pocha. I love it. It just gives me happiness. So of course my domestic help is not coming right now. So I'm quite happily doing jharu pocha every day, which I love to do. And yeah, quite strange, but that's what it is. I hope you all are at home. I hope you all are safe. Please take care of yourselves and your families, and do what you love. Yeah, wake up on time, have a schedule, do things. I mean, you've seen enough, right? You've read enough. You've had enough Instagram posts, Facebook posts, and all of that. So I'm not going to repeat, but yeah, this is what I'm doing these 21 days.
Hey guys, good evening. This is Jones from Chennai. So, how am I dealing with this corona? Okay, first of all, let me be frank that it's very difficult for me to say that, to accept that something harmful, a virus, a sickness, or something like that is coming towards us. Yeah, that's very bad, bro. I was like, first of all, I don't care actually, I didn't give a shit about it. So, I was like moving on. I was doing my daily routine work. But when I saw the videos which came from all over Italy and China, it made me to feel how things as worst as we can't even imagine. That's right, yeah. So you may say in the news that people in Italy or in the street, which they say that are the ICU wards, okay. So they don't have a space, bro. They don't have a space. So they just asking them to stay out, but still the death rate of the Italy and China are increasing day by day. After that, okay, I felt like okay, I just in a state where I need to accept that this is a serious case, and I just want to follow the guidelines which the doctors and the governments are asking to do us right now. Yeah, the advice which I'm gonna say is stay safe. So you're not being saved by yourself, you're also saving the lifetime of other people, your loved ones, your family members, and your neighbors, and especially the human beings in the world. I can say, if you're already doing that, hats off you, my brothers. That's so sweet of you. And what I'm gonna do this 21 days of lockdown, let us create a good habit, bro. Let us create something good, interesting, what you're passionate about. So let me say what I'm doing. Okay, so first thing what I did is I rescheduled my entire daily routine, because when going to office I was like waking up late, giving some bite of to my breakfast, going in a hurry, and then rushing to the office in the traffic, all the stuffs, blah blah blah. Yeah, but we have a lot of time, 24 hours in our hand. There is no panic for traffic, nothing to worry about getting ready to office, nothing to worry about a breakfast. Yes, we can do. Yeah, so I'm sleeping 7 hours a day, which I'm not doing previously during my office hours. So this period I try to make myself like sleeping at night by 10:30 or 11, waking by 5 morning. And that works, you know. The 5 a.m. club by Robin Sharma. Wow, that works better man for me. So after that, the whole lot of day we have, I just do some stretches after that, have my breakfast on time, then I schedule my work accordingly. In between, before starting my work, I try to do something which makes me motivated. Please stay inside. Not for you, I'm asking. Not for me, I'm asking. Just for the superheroes who don't wear caps but struggling hard to fight the battle between the virus, to protect us from all the harms and dangers. The policemen, give respect to their words and be safe in your home. Have a lovely and memorable moments with your family and your loved ones.